Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Maelstrom behind the mic for a new replay cast of Rise of Reds 1.9 internal. Today we have a 2v2 match sent by Rick. Let's go. Alrighty. We have a mirror team, actually. It's Russia and GLA versus Russia and GLA. Starring Calvin as the orangey Russia, Hanfield as the blue GLA, Rick as the lime GLA, and Composite Armor as the sky blue Russia. Alrighty, we have the radar Mishkas being sent to the center, where there is a Cerberus turret. Pretty important point to secure, since the Cerberus turret is rather powerful. I see a lone conscript here, and I see a squad of conscripts here. I see a Schmel trooper. I will probably tip the scales. I see that lone Schmel trooper killed 2 conscripts. And the technical is going for several crushes, 3 crushes, and prefers to retreat in front of the last conscript. And now we have a Mauler and setting the score. I saw on last stream that Russia got a new upgrade in weapon bunker. Alright. Can you describe the icon? Right, Radar Mishka got killed here. Veterancy thing. Okay, I know which icon you mean. So just wanted to know. So this upgrade is called Sergeant Tactical Support, and it unlocks the Mortar Overwatch ability and the Bunker Airdrop. Actually, it's an upgrade dedicated to the Sergeant's ability. Right, we have some garrison clearing with the Toxin Tractor. Oh, we have a war fortress here that is being captured by Calvin. Pretty interesting point. We have a salvage 2 technical forced into retreats, and we have 1 tunnel that is destroyed. Salvage 1 technical doesn't have the armor grade yet. Both of those derricks got captured by Hanfield. Looks like GLA light stuff is causing a lot of damage here. A lot of tier 1 units. Ooh, nice use of thermal barracks, killing the quad cannon with no efforts. And it looks like Rick is out of anti-air, which leaves his forces right for the picking to that single Hellion. And Rick prefers retreating, which is pretty wise. Well, yeah, Negachin. The Sergeant Tactical Support was before integrated into the Advanced Infantry Munitions, but it made, again, one of those kitchen sink upgrades, so it was decided that those global cooldown abilities would be separate in their own upgrade. But the slug rounds for the Sergeant's Shotgun is still part of the Advanced Infantry Munition grade. Alrighty. Seems that everything calmed down here. We have this derrick that was captured by Rick. I see quite a lot of forces being sent to the front line by Calvin. Lots of basic infantry and a few vehicles. Oh, by the way, just wanted to show this. This variant of the Kodiak has been slightly remodeled. There are a few changes in models like this, so if I catch one, I will just show them. Hanfield spots this thing here, Kashtan, thanks to his informant right there, and asks apparently for a strike here. Second time, so I think there is something planned. Since Hanfield is insisting on doing this, this could be a very valuable thing for GLA players, and it seems that Calvin agrees with me. You have a Ural truck. Ooh. See a lot of basic infantry, but sadly there are Hellions here. Ooh. Grumble in the air. Again. No, Grumble striking the air. God damn it. And it looks like Jarman is having a good day. Ouch. You got burned. Hello, so Kodiak is... I think it's not the T-72, don't quote me on this one, but I think it's not the 72. The Golem is not the T-90, it's the Object 279. I'm afraid I'm not a specialist on Soviet tanks, so I am not very sure of what model is which. Does the RPG component tower benefit from the compression missile engine? Yes, they do. And we have a Volga. Hidden in the bushes. Attempting the destruction of the Cerberus turret. General rule of thumb, every single Russian unit that uses rockets or missiles of any sorts do benefit from the compression missile engine. As you can see, the Volga has it. What else? We have the Buratino here. We have the Kodiak tank for the reflex missile. We have the Tunguska. As you can see, there is a lot. If I see a component tower, I will showcase it, but I do not remember if they were here. Right, we have some heavy combat in the middle, and the Volga is... Ooh, I see a barrage. Ooh, that's nasty. Completely destroying those troops here. And I see that also there were 2 bomb trucks loaded with a toxin payload that are completely denying the area. And I see a Vet 3 max salvage technical falling into a trap. Looks like this garrison will be a problem. I see that the power plant has been captured by Hanfield, which will grant him a faster production speed. And sadly, the Volga rocket missed their target. GLA players need to steal more tech from Russia players. It's not easy, because to steal the technology, they must destroy their stuff first. And as you can see, when their Russian ally do destroy stuff, it doesn't work. Why Russia doesn't have a sniper? Does it need a sniper right now? No, so it doesn't have a sniper right now. If you want some anti-infantry, you have the Tesla shock trooper. That is one of the deadliest infantry killers. We got traumatized so much by the finish. Probably. Nah. It's just not for 1.9. There won't be a sniper for Russia. I heard that Russia will get a sniper. Yes. There will be a sniper. Sergeant could take that role. Sergeant is tier 0. Having a tier 0 sniper would be very, very dangerous for the already fragile balance. Ooh, Goliath. Rockets, explosions, stuff. Yeah, usually snipers are either tier 1 or tier 2, not tier 0. But yeah, this sergeant is not supposed to be an attack unit. It's supposed to be a support unit. Its primary role is to be... That Grumble is pretty fast, isn't it? Oh, it's a battle boss. Russia got Schmel for anti-infantry. They got the Tesla trooper that doesn't require GP anymore. So yeah, they've got pretty of good stuff. New missile for Sokol? No, not for Sokol. I will show you. Because I know what you mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you're thinking of this one. Let me show you when it takes off. The Kanyok, yes, you know, already know. Yeah, it was probably a Sokol that got destroyed and the Kanyok shot in the middle. I have to say, it's a lot of explosions in every direction. It's hard to follow who does what. And here you go. Big fan of yours. Oh, yeah, thank you. SEAD. It's not dedicated SEAD plane, to be honest. It does more damage to structure than it does to units. So I'm not sure it qualifies for SEAD. But yeah, you can definitely do a bit of it, as you can see. Also here you can see the Mauler with the arena system. It's pretty cool, yeah. As a use case, yeah. Yeah, it does work. Don't get me wrong, it does work, but it's not its primary role. Ouch. This battle boss didn't stand a chance against that amount. Sorry, of rocket buggies. And more Kanyuks. Yeah, you have a lot of stuff like that. Like, for instance, the addition of the arena on the Mauler give them a use in late game, which is pretty convenient. What did disable this? Oh, Jarman kill somewhere. Look at that flock of missiles. Why doesn't Pyro have immunity to fire? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. Because I think immunity to fire is only reserved to super heavy tanks. But maybe they could get some resistance to fire, that would make sense. Huge. Ah, damn! I wanted. I saw something. Oh, too bad. New model for the Shilka. I don't think I talked about this. Reminds you of Cold War Crisis, the MiG-29, yes. Flamer tank are untargetable. Not all Flamer tank, only the Shenlong. The Shenlong is effectively immune to flame damage. But I think the Dragon tank isn't. I'm not exactly certain of all the stats. Excuse me about this, but I will have to double check on this. Well, the Pyro isn't really a specialist. It's just a guy that got given a flamethrower. So it's just a tier 0 infantry after all, so maybe China doesn't care enough. I don't know. What was that? The trajectory of missiles. I see that Rick went for the GLA Air Force. Ouch. Yeah, quite a lot of rocket buggies here. I see those two are doing quite a good job. We have a forward war factory here. We have Calvin sending more mortars to the meat grinder, it seems. Ooh, that's nasty. Anthrax bomb just in front of the barracks. That's no good. RPG Boris. RPG Boris is now dedicated anti-tank and does very minimal damage to structures now. So it's no longer super overpowered. Can radar vans still disguise? Yes, they can. But as soon as they attack anything, they will reveal, of course. Jarmenka switches aesthetics with armor piercing upgrade. Yes to both your questions actually. It does get an entire material rifle, so a 50 cal if you will, and it will do some minor damage to tanks when firing the suppressive fire, and also have some area of effect with its standard fire mode. And the Kanyuk is attacking the War Fortress. As you can see, against a building it does way more damage. Two Kanyuks almost took off half of the health of a War Fortress, which is not negligible. I see grumbles. And I see a couple of Volgas here. Trying to get rid of this. Amazing effects of the Kanyuk. Maybe other bombers, but yeah, other fighter jets do not require such explosive payload. Yes, Kanyuk would definitely be a great counter against defenses. Not only ECA, but all factions. Careful, however, because Kanyuk's missiles can be shut down by anti-ballistic systems. And as you can see, Jarmen with his heavy rifle also gets a more deep sound, way more powerful. It has a bit of impact. I see drugs being used. Why is the van so scary? Because it's used well, actually. A good use of the scout van against... here is what I wanted to showcase. The Shilka, when upgraded with the guided weapon systems, will get a few... this one doesn't have them. Will get anti-air missiles. Oh, now we have a lot of technicals rushing those pesky rocket buggies. AP Jarman is a menace to society. Well, even without that, he is a menace. Yeah, now it's just more of a menace, I would say. Now we have more Grisons here. They recently have grown a lot in popularity, I have to say. Especially the battle groups thing. They really grew up on the players. Which is good. They do okay-ish damage against air units. But yeah, it's nothing like great or game-changing. ZSU and Free Sergeant. Yes, the Free Sergeant still requires an upgrade though. So it's not immediate thing. And also the Sergeant requires an upgrade to detect. So yeah, it's good, but I think it's not often used for detection purpose. But yeah, the battle groups are a very nasty surprise when you have like a lot of those Grisons loaded to the brim with infantry, and then you kill one Grison, you have 6 infantry exiting. It's always a nasty surprise. See, each of those Grisons is loaded to the brim with infantry, and each time one is killed, that multiplies the targets. Well, of course, with that sheer amount of rockets, doesn't work. Whoa, we have a pillager. And we have a black bear. Hanfield retreating. His pillager. Black bear is moved to Kumbunker, Semastopol to make room for Volga. Indeed. Another shot of the Aziz battle cannon won't be enough to dispose of those 2 sentinel tanks. Invisible black bear is nightmare fuel. Indeed. Indeed. But here is now a very visible black bear that will take care of those remaining sentinels. Giant tank that sneaks behind you. Yeah. Stora being used at the worst moment for those rocket buggies. Should have used the thermobaric shell. Oof. But here is the 3rd wave or 5th wave, or I forgot how to count. Black Bear is now promoted to heroic. Oh, I see partisans. And I see the pride of the working class coming to save the Black Bear. From Jarman. And they succeed. And now you have elite supply collectors. And the Black Bear is still alive. Stora is used again. When is Helix coming? 2.0. Alrighty, it seems that Rick is also coming from the north here. I see his pillager as well as a bunch of rebels. I see the entire map blinking. That's Ural trucks. Toxin shells killing the infantry inside the defenses. Rocket buggies killing the infantry. how much damage he did for Black Bear with AP suppressive. Oh, with the AP suppressive, very little, because the Black Bear is a tough nut to crack. You wouldn't notice it. It's more noticeable on light units such as Technicals or Humvees or stuff like that. But yeah, against a super heavy tank you will not notice the health bar moving very much. And just in time to see the Aziz battle cannon doing nasty things again. And this time it's composite armors, Black Bear on the attack. And Aziz battle cannon right in the middle of the troops always leaves giant craters. Calvin is trying to get a bit of help with the use of the satellite that will boost the rate of fire against enemies that are here, as well as detecting stealth, of course. And Jarman is having a field day, it seems. And I hear another Black Bear and a CEO Black Bear, and here is more Black Bear. And more Aziz. But clearly not enough to get rid of the Black Bear. Ooh. It looks that Rick's... Oh, there was probably... Oh, there are partisans in there. That allowed Rick's pillager to stay alive. That's very clever. One more thing, did Berkut do something? The Berkut will benefit from the new Russian defensive system upgrade, and in addition to its barrel roll ability, it will get flares, actually, that will be triggered automatically. So it will become a way better air superiority fighter. Right. So in the meantime, the battle ended. So with a victory of Rick and composite armor, was it? Yes. So I will see you very soon for a new replay. Bye.